everyone, my name is Chelsea and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing a triple unboxing. So I have three book boxes here, right here, and we are going to unbox them today. So it is currently August. Pretty sure these are for July. Sounds about right. So we are going to start just from the top down here because we actually have a box with things in it for once. I think this is the first Illumicrate that I've gotten since like January of this year. I want to say that's about right. So let's get into the first two boxes since they're just books, and then we will move down. The first box that I have here is Rainbow Crate. So this is a book box company that does indie and traditionally published books, but all of them are LGBTQ. I do not remember what the theme of this one is or anything like that, but I am picky about my book boxes lately. I'm only getting things that I'm actually excited for. I skipped June for everything because we were moving, and I'm starting to see the papers right in here. So I'm actually very excited because I've gotten a little bit of a like, oh, this is, yeah, what we are getting. So the theme for July was Hollywood. Yes, okay, let's get into this. The first thing that we have on here is going to be a signed book plate that goes with our indie title, as well as it looks like a bookmark. It looks like it's for just the indie title as well. There's actually like a quote on the back. This says, there's no right or wrong answer here, only what feels right to you, and that can change with time. That's okay too. I actually really like that sentiment. So it looks like, yes, we do have the indie book on top, so we will get into that. I really love how they do their indie books. Like, they do all the publishing, like dust jacket, edges, all that kind of stuff. Like, they do that for the indie books, and then they just give us like an extra cover usually for the traditionally published ones. So the one that we have is Stars Collide by Rachel Lacey. Here is what our cover looks like on this. So again, like I said, this is the indie one. This one looks like it is going to be sapphic, most likely. I'm loving this sort of like darker cover. It looks like there's like stage lights and things because everything is Hollywood themed. So here's the edges. We have like a little microphone on there, which is really cute. And then the top and bottom are just like ombre, sort of sparkly, like not actually sparkly, but like dotted so that it almost looks like it's supposed to be sparkly, if you understand what I'm saying. So, ooh, okay, let's go under the dust jacket really quick. Here is what the cover underneath looks like. I'm loving the foiling, and I love that we have like flags on the microphones. That's really, really nice. On the back, it looks like we have music, and it is quoted on the back as well. It says, "I feel like I was waiting for you even before we met," she whispered. "I waited my whole life for you." And then the end papers, this is actually like the original cover that the author was doing, which I like how they put it in here this way. And it's the same on the other side as well. Very nice that way, okay. And like normal, I don't know much about any of these books. This one should be sapphic romance, adult romance. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get into a little bit with like singers. That's the type of Hollywood stuff that we have here. Rainbow Crate does have nutrition facts, so that's what we're going to read. We're not actually going to get into the summary really, but it does say representation is pansexual and lesbian, genre is pop star romance, plot has slow burn, grumpy sunshine, toaster oven, and sexual awakening. Okay, demographics 100% adult, and the point of view is third person alternating, so we're going to get both points of view, which is great. And then we have a traditionally published book. Like I said before, they will give us like an alternate cover, but usually it comes just like a normal traditionally published book with an alternate cover on top. So the first thing we have here is going to be the signed book plate that goes with Bury Your Gaze by Chuck Tingle. So Chuck Tingle started off as an indie author, has a lot of those like dinosaur erotica sort of books, like the silly looking ones. I was never interested in that, but I know he released Camp Damascus, I think last year, and that was the first book that he traditionally published, and so I'm very, very intrigued. They're on the horror side for his stuff. They are LGBTQ. He is also autistic, so I think we have some autistic representation in the books sometimes. And this is the cover that we have here. So this is their original cover that they're putting on. I love the like sunset vibes of it. And it looks like, okay, we have a guy and a woman and a goat. I was gonna say dog. I think it's a goat if we look. But then we have the shadows, and the shadows look very creepy, especially like the goat. Is it a goat? I don't know. And then like the guy has a shadow that looks like maybe it has a little extra smoke around it, and then the woman has a shadow that looks almost like, I don't know, like Slender Man-ish. I don't know. But one thing I wanted to show is this on the back. This is where I get a little bit like, I think we are in that like creepy territory, because like that is not normal. That is creepy. But let's see the original cover underneath. It's this one, which has like, I was gonna say again, a hatchet. It's not a hatchet, it's like a big hammer, but again covered in blood. Like, so like obviously some sinister tones going on here. I'm very, very excited for this. So let's go into those nutrition facts. It does say the representation is gay, asexual, bisexual, and lesbian. Genre is Hollywood horror. Plot, evil overlords, campy cult classics, gays on TV, and censored. And censored is in brackets. Interesting. Again, 100% adult. And the point of view is first person. I'm very excited for this. I'm liking the fact that these are both adult books. I'm more into reading adult books right now than young adults, and we've gotten some teasers about like what they're going to be putting in for like the rest of the year, and I want to say I am not intrigued by at least October, November, December, which is like the most recent like teasers we've gotten, because like every single book seems to be young adult, both the indie and the traditionally published books for all of those boxes. So 6 books total, although one of them we don't know the actual book yet, but like I'm at that point where I'm like, I'm not really interested in some of those. So we'll see, because I'm being very, very picky about my book boxes. I'm very excited, especially about this one. Okay, we're gonna move into the Afterlight box. Again, this will only have a book in it, and it is Illumicrate's version of romance, like their specialty romance box. So this will have a romance book in it. And the theme for this one is My Type on Paper. We do have an art print that has the author letter on the other side. And then let's get into this book. Okay, so this is Hot Summer by L. Everhart. From my understanding, the reason I picked this is it's because it's like a dating show, like trashy romance dating show. And those are some of my favorite, like I'm not gonna lie. I really, really do like to unwind and like sort of decompress with like Love Island and things like that, trashy romance dating shows. And so yeah, I'm very, very intrigued by this one. Let's take a look at it. So this is our new cover. I don't remember what the original cover was, but I do want to say this color scheme was probably on point, but I'm sort of, again, loving this sort of like pink and yellow and orange and like sunset vibes. I want to say this one is sapphic again. We have 2 beautiful women on the cover. Ooh, okay, under the dust jacket, we have this. I'm just loving books in general, any sort of books in general, if they have something under the dust jacket. Like I remember when it used to be like a very rare occasion to find something under the dust jacket, like you'd have like maybe some stars on the cover. But now with book boxes and special editions, you get those things, but I love it. So this, yeah, definitely has like summer romance dating show vibes. I think, did I show you the edges well enough? Hopefully it does go on both sides. I love that it's sort of like watercolor but also cloud-esque. And then here are the end pages. It's the same as the art print we got with the author letter, and it is different actually on the other side. Really, really excited for this one. And yeah, it does look like it is going to be Hot Summer is like the name of the reality dating show, and one of our characters has been like a big fan of it but never thought she was gonna go on it. And I don't know if the other woman is like exactly another contestant. I think it is. But yeah, I'm very excited for this one. And then finally, we are going to break into the Illumicrate box. Again, like I said, for July, pretty sure. This is the first time I've gotten a full Illumicrate box in a little while. And I'm very excited because I've sort of missed getting some of the items. Don't get me wrong, I do get these things for the books. I love beautiful books, but we have stuff in here and I'm excited. So this theme is Magical Menagerie, and we're gonna have spoilers and things like that. We will see as we go. Let's see. Okay, so the first thing that I see in here is called a Phoenix Keeper desk mat. I want to say I recently, again, probably not recently, I haven't gotten a box with things in it in a while. I feel like I've gotten a desk mat semi-recently. I do use one on my desk, but it's not even the one that I got recently because of the fact that I feel like you don't need a ton of desk mats. Let's see how gorgeous this one is though. I am seeing really nice artwork. So here's what it looks like. I am loving the art style on here. So yeah, I've had one on my desk for a while. I might end up changing it up in a little bit because like the art style is gorgeous, and I love that we have like the different birds, phoenixes. Are they all phoenixes? Because we have different colors and things. I don't know, some of them look like more like geese. I don't know. It is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. I'm going to leave all the artists and things linked down below for this box as well, because we're going to find some really nice things in here. Let's see what else we have in here. We have something yellow. It does have like some animals on there. I think hopefully you guys can see that. I don't know, like some sort of like jaguar or something. Is that like a crocodile? No, it's just a lizard. A lizard down there as well. And it has a mirror. Hello, hello. And you can put stuff in here. According to our spoilers, it looks like it is a lipstick case with artwork inspired by beasts of prey. Interesting. Okay, so it says it's ideal for keeping your lipstick in. I don't know if I've ever considered a lipstick case. Like, okay, I'm not someone who is big into makeup. I used to try and wear it when I would go out and like work out of the house a lot more, but it has never been my thing. Like, I never even started even trying until like college maybe. I'm sure you could do something else with this, but I'm also curious if this is one of those things where like, are there a ton of women getting Illumicrate more than men, or maybe even non-binary individuals, that a lipstick case, something specifically marketed for makeup, was the way to go? Yeah. Okay, these are really cute. These are magnetic bookmarks. And based on the card, I want to say it's probably inspired by Emily Wilde, which I have not read yet. Definitely want to. It's like on my list. I don't own it yet, but like, these are really cute. Yes, based on Emily Wilde. They're creatures. They don't say what they are. I'm sure if you've read it, maybe you know. But like, one looks like a fluffy puppy sort of thing. This one reminds me of like an owl, but I'm sure it's not. And then this guy has a little cauldron. So like, those are really, really cute. I like that one. What else do we have here? Oh, journal type of thing maybe. I would not be opposed to that. I really like the green color of this too. Let's get into it though. So here is what the front looks like. We have tons of gold foiling with like magical creatures. I'm seeing like probably like dragons. We do have like moths maybe as well. I do really like that. But also just look at this green. This is such a good green. I really do like that. And so, oh, it's going to be a reading journal. Here's like one of the first pages in there. And it looks like we have a ton of books, which is really good because I feel like sometimes you get, oh my gosh, there's more pages. They knew their market on this one. We need people to know that if they're going to use this, you can put a ton of books read. Sometimes I was going to say, sometimes I feel like you don't get enough space to write the books read, but this is a lot. I will say the top of the books are cut off here. Like, we look like we have a little bit more room down here. It's not that big of a deal, and it looks like as you get further in, like, that looks better. But it is a detail. We also have book of the month section, which is great. What month is this? This was a July one. It's interesting getting a reading journal in July because a lot of people start reading journals at the beginning of a year. Like, I am at that point where I feel like I would want to use this, but not until January. It's not dated, at least so far. We do have an Illumicrate reading challenge over here that's like a bingo board, which is sort of cute. Although obviously I don't get all the books here. Like some of these I've read, some of these I own, quite a few I don't. We have reading goals. Ooh, okay. So pages were cute because it's like this dappled sort of look here, like sepia toned and stuff. They're full color pages because look, we have like a dragon. Very nice. It's from Daughter of the Moon Goddess. But so monthly TBR, a reading log probably for the month, reading tracker for the month, monthly book haul. Okay, that's really cute. They only give you 12 spaces for a monthly book haul. That would not necessarily do it for me, just depending. Monthly reviews. How many books do they let you review? 4, 8, 12, 16 books to review. A monthly wrap up with like your top genre, pages read, average pages. How many books did you read from your TBR? Ooh, okay. The amount that you spent on books. Okay, they have a lot of like stat type of things that I would be very, very interested in using. Your favorite book of the month, 5-star reads, genres read. Okay, so you can list the different genres that you read, and then we go to another month with this like otter looking creature from The Bone Shard Daughter by Andrea Stewart, and we go again. This is very nice. We got Robin Hobb and ooh, Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here I really do like about it. And now I'm just curious. Fathom Folk. Did not get that one. I really like the setup of the pages. I really like the fact that we do have a lot of different like stats if you want to. Like, did I even show you fully? Like, look at those. And I like that we have a lot of stuff in here. Like, this is very, very nice. Do they? Okay, now I'm curious. Do we have like an end stats? Ooh, okay. I think we do have something. Let's go to the very back of the book. So this is like finishing up. Okay, book series tracker. That's really, really nice. I'm bad about that. Yearly wrap up, total books read, total pages read, how many goals you completed. There's a lot there as well. Longest book, shortest book. Very, very nice. The amount spent on books. Book tournament. Okay, so each month you can nominate a book and then you go through the bracket here. A page for all of that. You just like write them in to find your best book of the year, and then there's a page for reflections. Okay, so this is very, very nice. I do think it's going to be one of those things that people are going to really enjoy if you like journaling and stuff, and it's taken me, like, I haven't been able to journal in a while, but this seems very accessible. I do really like it. I was a little thrown back by the fact that, like, we got this in a July box. I'm not going to complain about it, but, like, I now have to wait, like, 6 months to use it. Okay, and then the book of the month is The Phoenix Keeper by S.A. MacLean. Let me take it out of the plastic. It is very shiny though. We have definite foiling on here. Okay, it is out of the plastic wrap and I'm very happy with this. I did like the original cover as well, and I feel like they did a good job sort of just changing it up enough that, like, it is special, but it's still not taking away from, like, the design sort of aspects of that first one. And look at this. Like, we do have some really, really gold foiling around the edges. The phoenixes are obviously this, like, bright reddy orange color. And then we also have, like, a dragon on the back in that same sort of color. And we have green as an accent, which was not something I expected, but I do think because it's, like, I don't know, this like pale green, it really, really works. I'm excited for this. Here are the edges. Again, same sort of thing with the orangey red color. It does wrap around on the top and the bottom. Taking off the dust jacket. Okay, here is the front underneath. I love the full color here. I'm loving this sort of like gray-y brown, like khaki-ish, I maybe want to say. And on the back, this is what it looks like. It says, world famous Sam Tamluco Zoo helped save the Silamalo Phoenix. Because yeah, this whole book is going to be about a woman who like is a zookeeper for these magical creatures, but specifically phoenixes, and is wanting to like try and save the population after a different, I think, Phoenix program goes down at a different zoo. There were a ton of different kinds of like magical birds here. I love this art style too. Like, this is adorable. And a different illustration on the other end papers. I am very, very excited for this. Is this sapphic as well? I don't remember. I do know that there's supposed to be like almost like a rival zookeeper that like it wants our main character to like use the phoenixes more as like a show to spread awareness versus like trying to keep up the breeding program, I want to say. And so I don't remember specifically if this is sapphic or not, but yeah. Oh, it is signed right there with more illustrations, and then we also have like this on here. Oh, this is the note. Dear Illumicrate reader, I'm loving the illustrations there. We have a map. I mean, hey. And part 1 has a phoenix drawing in there too. Are we gonna have more illustrations every so often? Because if we are, I will be very, very happy. Yeah, part 3 has another illustration. So it looks like there's not like illustrations throughout necessarily, but there are different parts of the book, and each part has like a different introduction to a magical creature, it seems like, with illustrations. So yeah. And then I'm not going to read the whole summary, but there is a little part in red down here that says, against an epic fantasy backdrop teeming with all your favorite mythical beasts from dragons and unicorns to kelpies and krakens, the Phoenix Keeper combines the cozy fantasy stakes of TJ Klune and Travis Baldree with the heartwarming contemporary romance of Alice Oseman and Casey McQuiston. So yeah, you just hit me with 4 different authors that I'm like, I need to read this book. So that is the last one that we have here for today. So this is our stack. Yes, my reading journal ended up in the stack of books because, like, it's sort of a book. It ended up here. I'm actually very, very excited for all of these. We'll see how long they stay on my bookshelves because, yeah. But thank you guys for being here today. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up to let me know. Subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more videos. I do have videos coming out Tuesdays, Thursdays, and sometimes Saturdays, so I will see you then. Bye. Desk mat.
I have sulkers.
You have what? Sulkers?
Yeah.
What?
This.
Whoa. That's crazy.